Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first, I think, the very first ever Doorslammers 2 $1 million live stream race. Don't know how well this is gonna go. Uh, Checking the audio, and we got 10 minutes left till we start first round. So let's go ahead and get this audio checked out and all that, and then we'll just watch some races and stuff, and go from there. We're just making sure I'm able to be heard and all that. So we're just gonna like join a random race. I'm gonna test out the audio, see how it sounds on the stream, and if it sounds good, then we'll go from there. If it'll let me join in. I'm getting double bulbed right now and all that. It's not letting me join. Alright, well, let me do this race real quick because it's not gonna let me join. Now will it? Still nothing. Alright. Yeah, I can't help with my voice. My throat's a little messed up right now. I can't really help the voice. Not letting me join any race. Hold on, I need to restart something because it's obviously not letting me join a race. So, let me restart it real quick. Yes. Oh, crap. Which one is it? Oh, my mic is still working. Okay. Yeah, we can still stream it if you put a pin in. But yeah, if we put based on just yeah, the mic volume's all the way up. I can't mess with the mic volume. I'll have to work with the audio. Otherwise, it's just gonna be the same thing. Alright, I got it restarted. Hopefully it'll work this time. Because I was trying to join a race, and like I could join a race myself, but whenever I tried to go into a race, like spectate it, it wouldn't let me. So hopefully it will now. Oh, it will. I just joined the wrong race. That's gonna happen. I'm getting double bulbed right now. Oh my gosh. I just keep getting double bulbed, so I can't join the race or anything, and it's annoying. Well, I finally got in, but way too late. Okay, can I not get double bulb this time? That's one thing I don't want to happen. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, we finally got in. Brayden, let me know how it sounds. Left lane's gonna be a 789 on the dial in. Right lane 674. Neither car wanting to stage first. Got ourselves a staging duel. First pair down. Tree is down to 5 seconds. Both drivers are pre-staged. With 1 second left, left lane stages. Both cars are staged. Tree drops. Left lane's gone. Right lane's gone. And right lane's going to pick up the win there. Left lane had the starting line advantage, but takes too much of the stripe. Right lane was 39 on the tree and 3 thou above. Dead 3, but on the scoreboard it says dead 4. And got to the finish line by 12 thou. Left lane was 38 on the tree and 2 above, or 1 above. No game sound? Crap. It says audio's on. Did you hear that? I don't know. $7.89 in the left lane, $7.11 in the right. Trees drops. And at the finish line, it's gonna be left lane picking up the win there. It's 001 on the tree and 23 thou above, 24 total for the win. Right lane was 003 and 100th under from the 710 on a 711. It took 31 thou at the stripe. Alright, we're all good. And we got 2 minutes till the race starts, so we'll be back in 2 minutes with the first pair. Alright, we got our first pair coming up in just a second here. It's going to be, let me see here, it's going to be the Double O Duck Dave Leonard versus James Lode. We're going to call him Lode. I don't know his actual, last name. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know dial-ins because I cannot see him. Can I see him at the finish line? No, so we're just going to hope for the best here. Left lane is James Lode. Right lane is David Leonard. Tree drops. Dave is gone. James is gone. James goes red. Right lane's going to be your automatic winner here. Runs 897 with a 0. Left lane runs a 656 with a 7. Let's see if we can get someone else here. No, no one else. Oh wait, this might be him. I don't know. Can't tell. This is okay. In the left lane we have Caden Leonard. In the right lane we have 38K Kelly. Kelly's gonna go ahead and stage first. Looks like Caden's in and backs out. Looks like we had a little bit of issues here. So we're gonna go ahead and go back in. Alright, right lane's gonna be Kelly. Left lane's gonna be Caden. Caden in the Corvette and Kelly in the Camaro. Both drivers are staged. Tree drops. Right lane's gone. Left lane's gone. And at the stripe, it's going to be the left lane picking up the win. 897 with a 2 on a I don't know, and an 869 with an 8 in the right lane. I'm trying to get everyone's dial-ins so that we know who exactly has what dial-in and all that, so I know what else to say. Because that's a little confusing, not knowing a dial-in and then seeing just 2 random cars go, and then seeing it 897 beat to 869. It's weird. Trying to get the dial in for both cars in that pair that just went down. They both had issues, so they're gonna get a rerun in, and then we're gonna have Cody Lil Uzi Pierce versus Ethan Powers. That's gonna be 2 cars. Just waiting. Just waiting on a couple pairs to go. Then we should be good. It's hell right now. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, so Caden and Kelly, they're going to be the rerun of this round. I just seen them, so we're going to wait for it to pop back up. Then we'll join in, because I have dial-ins now for Caden and Kelly, and then Pierce, and then David Leonard. Which David Leonard already made his door car pass. So we're just waiting on them to join in. And it's not popping back up. Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. In the left lane, we're going to have Caden Leonard in the Corvette. In the right lane, we're going to have 38K Kelly. Dial in at 850 in the Camaro. Left lane, Caden dialed in at 896. Caden's going to go ahead and turn the pre-stage on. Waiting for Kelly to stage. Both drivers are staged. Tree drops. Caden's gone. Kelly's gone. And at the finish line, it's going to be left lane picking up the win. Runs at 897 on an 896. 15 thou above. Right lane runs at 889 with a 4 on an 850 dial in. Major problems for the right lane. Alright, now we have our dragsters coming up. This should be good. We got a couple good matchups. First, we're going to have Donovan, I think. Or is it Donathan? I can't remember. Donovan, yes. Donovan up against Pierce. Cody Pierce. In the left lane, we got Cody Lil Uzi Pierce, dialed in at a 625. In the right lane, we have Donovan Tan, no dial in for him. No dial-in on record, but he's got a dial-in. And I don't know why the flames are green. Couldn't ever figure that out. But it's just a bug. Don't worry about it. Alright, both drivers are pre-staged. Pierce is staged. Tan is staged. Tree drops. And they're gone. Almost a dead even race. And then the stripe is going to be left lane picking up the win. Runs a 625 on a 625. Dead one. Right lane runs a 656 on a I don't know. Because I don't have the dial in for him. But Cody Pierce is going to go dead one at 211 miles per hour for the win. Up next, we're going to have me versus Braden Peters. Reminder, this is only highlights. This isn't every single pass. We just don't have the time for that. So don't expect a lot. Alright, left lane is going to be a 789. Oh, hold on, give us 1 second. We have something going on with the right lane. So we're going to join back in. Left lane is going to be Cody Harrison, dialed in at a 789. Right lane's going to be Braden Peters, dialed in at a 737. Honestly think this is going to be a pretty good matchup here. Both drivers are pre-staged. Right lane staged. Left lane staged. Here we go. Tree drops. Left lane is gone. Right lane is gone. And your winner is going to be the right lane. 738 on a 737. Left lane was 001 and takes too much of the stripe. 33 thou above and gives it back by 16 thou and Braden's going to move on to the next round. Alright, next pair is going to be Michael Allison and Cello. Still got a moment here. We can go and do a watch some bracket races and all that. We are waiting. Alright, next up we have, as soon as they get in, we're going to have Michael Allison and Cello Cardi. I don't know how to say his last name. Excuse me if I pronounced it wrong. Waiting for them to join in. I do not have a dial-in on file for Cello, but I do have one for Mike. And they are not popping up anywhere. Alright, it took just a second. They're going to be here in just a second. After that, we're going to have the re-entry round for door cars and dragsters, and then we'll be back for the second round of door cars and dragsters. Left lane is going to be Michael Allison, dialed in at a 638. Right lane is going to be Cello Cardi. No dial-in on file for him. Both drivers are pre-staged. Left lane staged. Right lane staged. Tree drops. And it looks like it's a double red light. Who had the worst reaction time? We're about to find out. And it's going to be the left lane. Michael Allison picking up the win. Runs a 631 and a 638 dial-in. Cello runs a 708 with a 0 at 172 miles an hour. So Mike's going to move on. Cello's going to have a chance to be back in the race in the re-entry round. Major issues for both lanes. Left lane was 89 red. Right lane was 159 red. Right lane was dialed in at a 7 flat and runs a 708. Wow. That was something to watch right there. we're gonna be right back with the door car re-entries. So stay tuned for that. Alright, let's go ahead and watch some bracket races while we got some downtime. We can switch it up, just let me know which one you would want to watch. Some bracket racing or heads up. Left lane's gonna be at 8:30 on the dial lane. Right lane's gonna be at 6:34. Left lane turns it in deep. Right lane's in. Left lane's gone. Right lane's gone. And at the stripe it's gonna be the right lane picking up the win. 12 above for the win. Left lane was 18 thou above. Must have been terrible on the tree. I've heard of the, oh man. Heard of the Wahoo car before. They race down in Gainesville. Trying to find a good race here. And we got one here. We got James the Angry Aussie Lode versus Cello Cardi. Gonna give them just a second to get in. And then go from there. Cello does an amazing burnout to the 60-foot. Left lane's gonna be James the Angry Aussie Lode. Right lane's gonna be Cello Cardi. Cello's gonna double bulb him and then backs out. Both drivers are pre-staged. Who's gonna stage first here? Looks like it's gonna be the right lane. No, he backs back out. Left lane's gonna stage first. Right lane's in. Tree drops. And they're both off. About a heads-up race here. And at the stripe is gonna be the right lane. Oh no, the left lane picking up the win. 661 with the 3 at 248.85 miles an hour. Right lane 668 with a 3 at 215. That was the door car re-entry. That was the door car re-entry round. We're going to go to the dragster re-entry round in just a moment here. While we're waiting on that, we're going to watch some bracket racing between some other people. 620 in the right lane, 603 in the left. And then the stripe is going to be the left lane picking up the win. 618 with a 7 on a 603. Right lane was 8 thou under. No good. Oh, something. They were already done with that race. Already done with this race too. Just trying to find a race that's not already completed. So, Race Dogs usually just started his race. Left lane. Oh, I didn't even click it. 615 on the dial in. Double bulbs the dragster in the right lane. 590 for the dragster. Both cars are staged. It's a double red light. And with the stripe, it's going to be the right lane picking up the win. 651 with a 6 on a 590. Left lane. 903 with a 3 on a 615. Alright, we got our dragster re-entry round. Gotta fix something real quick. I forgot to fix it. Gonna wait for them to go in. Alright, waiting for Donovan Tan and Cello Cardi. That's going to be the two dragsters running in the re-entry round. I move on with a bye run. Alright, they're in. Oh, and I clicked the wrong race. Oh my gosh. That's going to happen quite a lot today. I can already tell. It's already happened 3 times. And we've not even been racing for that long. Hopefully they haven't started yet. Still don't know dial-ins. But it's going to be Jello in the left lane and Donovan in the right lane. No dial-in for either of the cars. They're both pre-staged. Neither one wants to stage first. Right lane's gonna go ahead and try and bump it in here. And stops. So we got ourselves a staging duel. First one of the night. Oh, yep. Staging duel, first one of the night. Here we go. Alright, if you're watching the stream, y'all too, just go ahead and stage. Let's get this done with. I don't care who stages first, just someone stage first. Right lane's gonna stage first. Cello's gonna stage. Tree drops. Here we go. Left lane turns it red. Jonathan's gonna be the automatic winner here. Runs 691 with the 3. Left lane runs 701 with a 0 on, I believe, maybe a 7 flat. And that's gonna wrap it up for the re-entry round here. I'm gonna change some things on the stream, and then we're gonna start first round and so forth. Alright, so we're gonna have our door cars come up first for round 2. We have me versus the double O Duck Dave Leonard. James Lode versus Jake Collins, I think his last name is. We have Hayden versus Michael Allison. Jerome Tan, the Bowtie, versus Caden Leonard. Braden Peters versus Cody Pierce. Oh wait, that's not James. Wrong James, I believe. I don't know. Nope, that was the right one. Alright, we're gonna watch. Looks like we're gonna watch Jerome Tan, aka the Bowtie. First, if I can find him again, there he is. Left lane's gonna be Caden Leonard. Right lane's gonna be Jerome Tan. Caden's gonna stage first. And Jerome's gonna bump it in. Here we go. Tree drops. Caden's gone. Jerome's gone. And at the stripe, it's gonna be left lane picking up the win, 897 with a 2 at 178 miles per hour. Right lane runs a 677 with a 7 at 211 miles per hour. Alright, up next we're gonna watch, I believe, me versus Dave. Should be a good one to watch. Yep, it's gonna be us too. Alright, here we go. Once it loads in, in the left lane we got Cody Harrison dialed in at 830. Right lane's gonna be the double O Duck Dave Leonard dialed in at 898, I believe. Maybe 896, I can't tell. Both drivers are staged. Left lane, or pre-stage, left lane staged. Waiting on the right lane. Right lane staged. Here we go. And they're both gone. Here we go. At the stripe, it's going to be right lane picking up the win. Left lane, I believe, goes... Oh, no, he doesn't break out. Runs 11 thou above. 66 on the tree. Misses the tree there. And 11 thou above. Right lane is 33 on the tree. And dead 9 for the win. Who else are we waiting on? I'm trying to find out. Don't think anyone. Alright, I think we got dragsters up next. Can't even watch that race. That race already happened. Alright, let's go ahead and find us another race. We're going to have the dragsters run, and then round 3 of the first ever Low Kodak's $1,000,000 race. .733 in the left lane. Waiting for the dial in for the right lane. .1159 in the right lane. 733 in the left. Both drivers are staged. And something happens with the right lane. Right lane's going to turn it red. Left lane also turns it red, but it's not going to matter. He gets the automatic win here. Runs 721 with a 1 on a 733. Wow, that's a lot. Waiting on the dragsters here so we can continue this race. Gonna watch one more pair. Never mind, we got our pairs for the dragsters. Looks like we're gonna watch Michael Allison versus Jacob Collins. Should be a good matchup here. Never mind, we're gonna watch me versus Donovan Tan. Sorry. Keep getting those two names mixed up. Wait a minute. I found Brayden. We got Braden Peters versus James Lode. James is going to stage first here. Yep, Braden's going to bump it in. Both drivers are staged. Here we go. Tree drops. Right lane's gone. Left lane's gone. And at the stripe, it's going to be right lane picking up the win light here. 738 with a 5 at 192 miles an hour. Left lane 627 with a 1 at 214 miles an hour. Just waiting on Donovan here. We can get a little sneak peek of what's going on between Caden and Dave. The relatives are going to go up here against each other here. Both drivers are pre-staged. Looks like left lane's going to bump it in first. Yep, left lane's going to bump it in first. Right lane's in. Here we go. Tree drops. And right lane turns it red. Left lane's going to be your winner. 760 with a 5 at 182 miles an hour. Right lane 739 with a 9 at 213 miles an hour. Alright, we're going to have Donovan Tan versus me. And then who else? Then we got Michael Allison versus Jacob Collins. And then we'll be going to round 3 of the door cards and dragsters. Alright, left lane's going to be 789. Right lane's going to be 686. Cody Harrison up in the left lane. Donovan Tan up in the right. Gonna follow left lane for this pass, just so I don't have to keep looking up to the screen and at my phone. Looks like we're gonna have a nope, not another staging duel. Right lane's gonna stage first. Left lane's in. Tree drops. They're both gone. And it's gonna be left lane picking up the win, runs dead 3, 0004 and dead 2. 0004, 002, and 5 above for the win. Right lane was 31 on the tree and runs 84 thou above. Alright, let's see who else we're waiting on. Looks like we're waiting on Michael Allison and Jacob Collins. Just waiting on Michael Allison race to pop up, and then we're gonna watch that and move on. There he is. We're gonna watch that. Don't know a dial in if it's been changed for either car. But Jacob Collins coming up in style does a almost 330 burnout. And Michael Allison does his burnout as well. I believe Michael Allison might be somewhere from a 630 to a 632, somewhere in that range. Jacob is going to turn the pre-stage bulb on first. Michael Allison backs up, and he's back. Oh, Jacob also goes back out. Both pre-stage bulbs are lit. Waiting on them to stage. Right lane's going to stage first here. Michael Allison is staged. Here we go. Tree is dropped. Right lane's gone. Left lane turns it red. Right lane's going to be the automatic winner here. Runs 731 with a 6 at 176 miles per hour. Left lane 669 with a 7 at 155 miles an hour. Alright, gonna change something up real quick. And we'll be back for next round. Round number 3. Pretty good passes so far in this race. Last pass we had Michael Allison go 32 red and runs a 669 with a 6 on a 638. Had those dial-ins all wrong. Right lane runs a 731 with a 5 on a 726 and was 19 on the tree. Alright, we got our round 3 matchups here. For door cars, we got David Leonard Jr. with the bye run. James Lode versus Michael Allison. Caden Leonard versus Cody Pierce. We're down to 5 in the door cars. after we watch them two, we're gonna have. Never mind, we're gonna watch Caden up first. If it will let me join the race and watch. Alright, we got we got Lil Uzi, Cody Pierce in the left lane, does a 330 burnout in the Pro Mod Camaro. I believe it's Camaro. No, it's the Firebird. And in the right lane we're gonna have Caden Leonard in the Corvette. Both drivers are staged. Tree drops. Here we go. Caden's gone, and Cody's gone. And at the stripe, it's going to be the right lane picking up the win. 899 with the 3 at 181 miles an hour. Left lane goes 637 with the 4 at 211 miles an hour. Next up, we're going to have Michael Allison versus James Lode. This is still door cars. Apparently, Cody Pierce had a very bad light, saying he does not want anyone to see his light. It was 80 something. So he was definitely ineligible from the beginning. Got some dial-in issues up here. Gonna get them fixed and then we'll be back. Cody Pierce was 80 on the tree, so he was definitely ineligible. Oh, we're gonna watch one of our own friends, Holden Fratton, and he's gonna get the win. Dead 9 beats a 651 with the 6 on a 645. Holden Fratton runs 601 with the 9 on a 601. Wow. Mike is going in right now, so we're gonna have our final pair of door cars and then everything else. There they are. Alright, we're joining in. You're gonna watch this final pair. Let's see, we got Michael Allison in the left lane. Right lane, double balls Michael. James Lode backs up, was double bowling him for a moment. Both drivers are pre-staged. Waiting on them to stage. Right lane stages first. Waiting on the left lane to go in. Left lane goes in. Here we go. Tree drops. Left lane's going. Right lane's going. And at the stripe, it's going to be right lane picking up the win. Left lane tries to drop and it does not work. Left lane goes 718 with the 3 on at 170 miles an hour. Right lane goes a 656 with a 4 at 243 miles an hour. James Lode is going to move on to round number next. Oh, wow. 3/10,000ths of a second separated them up front. But James Lode gets there first by 78 thou. Left lane was 0065. Right lane was 0068. Michael Allison had the advantage by 3/10 thou, but couldn't get it done. Alright, we got our dragsters pairs up next. Braden Peters has the bye run. Jacob Collins versus Cody Pierce. And Caden Leonard versus me. Let's see who we're gonna get first. It might be Caden or Caden and me, or it's gonna be Jacob Collins versus Cody Pierce. Jacob Collins is in, so we're gonna watch that race while I go in for my pass. Jacob Collins in the left lane. No dialing that I have known for him. Right lane's going to be a Lil Uzi, SPR, Cody Pierce. Dialed in at somewhere around 625. Both drivers are pre-stage. Who's going to stage first here? Looks like it's going to be the left lane. Left lane's in first. Tree drops. Right lane was also in. And they're both gone. Cody's got a little bit to catch up, and he gets the win. 627 with a 1 at 207 miles an hour. Left lane goes 730 with 34 with a 1 at 188 miles an hour. Pierce is going to go ahead and move on to the next round. Alright, we got me versus Caden Leonard up next, and then just like last pass, gonna do this. In the left lane, we got Cody Harrison dialed in at 789. Right lane, Caden Leonard dialed in at a 753. Both drivers are pre-stage. Right lane is staged. Left lane is staged. Both drivers are gone. Here we go. Lots of lag there. And it's going to be left lane picking up the win there. 006 and 1 thou under and took 53 at the stripe. Caden was 62 on the tree and 3 thou under, no good. And that's going to conclude it for round number 3. We're going to go to round number 4 next. Got to change a couple things on the stream as usual. Then we'll be back. And then we got the door car semifinals. David Leonard Jr. versus his relative, Caden Leonard, and James Lode gets the bye run. How about that? Australia is going to be versus America in the door car finals. Waiting on Dave Leonard and Caden. We got a couple bets going on in the group chat here. Cello said he'll give up $4 million if James wins. The only Australian in here. Can't find. Are they in yet? Oh, there they are. Alright, here's your door car semifinals right in here. Caden Leonard in the left lane in the Corvette. Right lane's going to be David Leonard Jr. in the Pontiac GTO. Both drivers are pre-staged. We got ourselves a staging duel here. Neither driver likes to stage first. Cello said $16 million to James if he wins. Mike says 20. Caden's gonna stage first. Dave's gonna bump in. Here we go to start off the door car semifinals. There's 6 total cars left, I believe. Both cars are staged. Here we go. Tree drops. And they're both gone. Right lane turns it red. Left lane's going to be the automatic winner here. Caden Leonard is going to move on to the finals for the door cars. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with the 3 at 182 miles an hour. 897 with The double O duck Dave Leonard turns it red and does not want to finish his pass at all. Alright, we're going to have our dragster semifinalist now. Michael Allison says 50 mil if James Lode wins. And for the dragster semis, we are going to have, let's see here, waiting for the ladder to come up. Alright, so the ladder says I have Braden Peters. Pierce is going to move on to the finals. Cody Pierce is going to the finals for the dragster or the dragsters. And Braden and I are going to duke it out here for the other entry with the dragsters to go to the finals. Waiting on him to come into the race. And we will go from there. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It happened again. Try not to do it again, and I did it. And while that happens, Braden does a long burnout. 789 in the left lane. Gonna have 737 in the right lane. I'm staged. Braden Peters in the right lane. Cody Harrison in the left. Waiting on Braden to stage. Or pre-stage. He turns the pre-stage bulb on. Both drivers have turned the top bulb light on. Waiting on them to stage. Right lane stages. Left lane staged. Tree drops. They're gone. And at the stripe it's going to be left lane picking up the win. Let's see here. 42 on the tree and 17 thou above for the win. Right lane was 005 and breaks out by 7 thou to take 61 at the stripe. 61 thou at the stripe. No good. It's going to be Cody versus Cody in the finals for the dragsters. Getting some last minute things done for the stream, as in getting the round changed. We have our door car finals up next. It's going to be Caden Leonard versus James Lode in the door car finals. The door car finalist, or the door car winner, will be up against the dragster winner for $1 million. As you can see on the screen right now, Second place is going to get $100,000. The semifinalists will be obviously the runner-up for both of the classes, and then the quarters will be the semis for each class. All right, here we go. The door car finals. Hope everyone is tuning in, is watching this right now. Technically the semis, but here we go. The finals for door cars. James Lode in the right lane. Caden Leonard in the left. Both drivers are pre-staged. They're both bumping in. Caden's gonna stage first. Here we go. Tree drops. Caden's gone. James is gone. We got ourselves a drag race here. Both drivers are turn it green. And at the stripe it's gonna be Caden Leonard picking up the win. 897 with the 8 at 180 miles an hour. James is 655 with a 0 and 245 miles an hour. Caden Leonard's going to move on to the finals for $1 million. Alright, we're going to have our Dragsters finals up next. Changing something up real quick. There we go. To move on to the finals for $1 million. Oh. I had something messed up right there. Got it fixed. And for the next bit, we're going to have this stream. We're going to have me streaming the rest of Braden Peters' Extreme 8 series. He has a Pro Mod, I believe, a X275, and a bracket class for each of his classes, or each of his races. We're going to stream it all here, and all of that. And now we have our Dragster finals. Waiting on Pierce to join me, and then we're going to be seeing which Cody can get it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Braden Peters' Extreme 8 thing is Bracket Challenge and Extreme Drag Radio and Steel Body Unlimited. And it'll be all be streamed here. In the left lane, we got Cody Harrison dialed in at a 789. And right lane's going to be Cody Pierce dialed in at a 625. Both drivers have turned the top bulb on. Right lane's going to stage first. Left lane's in. And left lane turns it red. Not even going to make a full pass there. Cody Pierce is going to turn on the win light there. In a bit. 0005 red. Pierce was 1,553 on the tree and runs a 631 and a 625. And our finals, the first ever $1 million race finals here, is going to be Cody Pierce versus Caden Leonard. Let's see who's going to win the $1 million here and who's going to get the 500,000. Waiting on them to go in. Alright, there they are. Here we go. Caden Leonard in the left lane. Cody Lil Uzi Pierce in the right lane. Leonard's going to turn on the top bolt first. Going to wait for the right lane to go in. Right lane's in. Here they go. They're going to stage up. We are going to crown ourselves the very first $1 million winner. Tree drops. Caden's gone. Pierce is gone. They're both green. We got ourselves a drag race. And at the stripe, it's going to be Cody Pierce picking up the win. 624 with an 8 at 208 miles an hour. Caden Leonard goes 896 with a 6 at 177 miles an hour. Cody Pierce is going to be your very first Low Kodak's $1 million race winner. Congrats to him. He's also leading the bracket point series for Braden. But congrats to him. I should have recorded it so we could have replayed it. But I forgot, man. Wow. Congrats to Cody Pierce for winning. And congrats to Caden for at least making it to the finals. What a race. Looks like either Pierce went 2,000 under for the win, and it looks like Caden went 4,000 under. That was something to watch. Like I said, we might be doing this more often with Braden Peters' point series for all of his stuff. I have the time slip for the finals. Wow. Caden Leonard was 31 on the tree and dead 6. Just missed the tree there. Pierce was 003 and dead 7 and got there by 26 thou. Ethan wanted to say hi, so there I got to say Ethan's name. Thank you all for joining in today. I was not expecting this to go as how it went. This was a great time. I enjoyed it. I believe everyone else enjoyed it as well. And hopefully we'll be continuing this series later on.